Hello, friends. Have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, man, that guy's a ladies' man or a player? Well, today I'll be giving you the top 10 players in movies. Number 10, John Tucker. John Tucker must die. John Tucker's a perfect kickoff to the list because
he's got 2 girlfriends. Whoa, scratch that. 3 girlfriends?
Have you ever dated John Tucker?
Hey, he's mine. Stay away from him. I am dating John Tucker.
I mean, who wouldn't want women fighting over them? I'll give the women of John Tucker a 9.8 and I'll give the movie a 6.2. At number 9, Mike Lowrey, Bad Boys. Have you ever wanted to drive a Porsche and have your pick between any women you've ever wanted? Well, that dream, my friend, is Mike's reality. He's young, he's rich, and the ladies love him.
Hello? It's Mike Lowrey.
He doesn't talk that way. Talk like him, like him. Try to talk sexy. Come on. You don't sound sexy enough.
I'll give Mike Lowrey's women a solid 9.7, and I'll give the Bad Boys franchise a 9.5. At number 8, Austin Powers, the Austin Powers franchise. Come on, guys. This man has his own mojo in Endless Women and a Shagmobile. You don't have to be fat bastard to see that Austin belongs on this list. With women like Elizabeth Hurley, Beyonce, and Heather Graham. Need I say more? So, overall, I'll give the women of Austin a 10 out of 10, and I'll give the movie franchise a 9.3. At number 7, Alex Hitch. Hitch. Have you ever wanted to have women broken down to a science? Well, Alex clearly does. Come on, fellas. This man became rich by being a well-known relationship guru. So, overall, I'll give the women of Hitch a 10 out of 10, and I'll give the movie an 8.7. At number 6, Nikki Spread. What can I say about Nikki? Well, he's actually my 3rd favorite on the list. This guy actually made a living off of hundreds of beautiful women, and he can have his pick between any woman in his age group. If that's not a player, I don't know what is. So, I'll give the women of Nikki a 9.2 and I'll rate the movie a 6.9. And bursting in at number 5, Marcus Graham, Boomerang. Marcus has the ultimate bachelor's pad, and in that bachelor's pad, he has women on top of women on top of women on top of women. Who needs romance with a life like that? So all around, I'm going to give the women of Marcus a 10 out of 10. Robin Givens, Halle Berry, Tisha Campbell, need I say more? And I'll give the movie a 9.5.
We lost a lot of good men out there.
Mount Everest?
We lost a lot of really good men out there. We lost so many good men out there.
Playing with the Yankees?
In the art of crashing weddings.
Sanjay Collins.
Chuck Vindaloo.
Seamus O'Toole.
Can you guess who's at number 4? Well, if you love movies like I do, you already know. The only duo on the list, Jeremy Gray and John Beckwith, Wedding Crashers. These guys took being players to a whole new level. They made a season of it.
Perfect. We are going to have tons and tons of opportunities to meet gorgeous ladies that are so aroused by the thought of marriage that they'll throw their inhibitions to the wind.
And who's gonna be there to catch them?
Grab that net and catch that beautiful butterfly, pal. What do you like better, Christmas or wedding season?
Mr. Gray.
Yes. The answer would be wedding season.
Bingo. I'm gonna go.
Boy, I can't wait until June. And if you need help being a crasher, these guys have over 100 rules to help you do so. And they also have the game broken down to a science, the player game, that is. It's hard to rate the women of these two because there's just simply too many. But any group with Rachel McAdams definitely deserves a 10 out of 10, and I'll give the movie an 8.9. At number 3, El Polo Loco, State Property, Part 2. All real players know the struggle of having a different girl for every day of the week. And not only did he have a different girl for every day of the week, all of his girls knew about each other and answered to that day of the week. I actually had a clip for Loco, but the clip was just too inappropriate for YouTube. So I'm going to give the women of Loco a 7.2, and I'll give the State Property franchise an 8.1.
Hi, sweetheart. Have you met Leon Phelps?
Yeah, what's happening?
As you can see, at number 2, not just the man, but the ladies' man, Leon Phelps. My guy Leon has a black book the size of a photo album. There's no argument. Out of everybody on the list, this man has had the most tang out of everyone on the list. Poo-tang, that is.
Barney, is that you? You have a man in there with you?
Listen, baby, that was cool, but I gotta go.
Do you think you're a player? If so, let me ask you this. How many times have you almost died for the tang? Because this man risked his life for the tang every single night, and he's still going strong.
To this day! To this day! You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about? Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.
And his whole houseboat was strictly made for shagging. I'm just gonna stop because I could brag about this player's swag all day. Let's get to the rating. I'll give the ladies of the ladies' man a strong 10 out of 10, and I'll give the movie a 6.9. At number 1, the man who taught me everything I know about being a player, the one and only Drayton Jackson, how to be a player. Dre had picking up and keeping women broken down to a science. Dre also was the first person I ever saw who had a main girlfriend and a flock of side chicks. He knew all the rules of being a player, such as the simple things like not bringing your side chick to your house, to the more advanced things like finding out what makes every single woman feel special and how to adapt to any player situation. I mean, come on, this man has 6 of his girlfriends at a party at the same place, same time, and still didn't get caught. So he definitely deserves the title of the greatest player of all time. I'll rate the women of Dre a 9.3, and I'll give the movie an 8.2. So, do you think I missed anyone? Or do you think the list is out of order? Please comment and share your thoughts below. As always, it's your favorite neighborhood movie critic. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.